Hello friendos and bendos, it's me Z, and by the time this video releases, Lantern should be out in under 24 hours, and I am so excited for this show, genuinely one of my most anticipated DCU projects. And with Lanterns coming out, I recently decided to watch the 2011 Green Lantern movie starring Ryan Reynolds, and wow, that movie sure is something. There are a lot of words you can use to describe it, but in my opinion, the best word to use is ambitious. The movie clearly had a lot of ambition, and, well, you see how that worked out. But what I really want to hone in on is the alien Green Lantern designs. Adapting the various unique alien designs from the Green Lantern comics into shitty 2011 CGI was always going to be a challenge. Some of them I think actually worked out well, others not so much. And I wanted to use this video to discuss the 5 best and 5 worst design adaptations in this movie. So without further ado, let's get going. At 5th best, we have Sinestro. Now, Sinestro really isn't that hard of a design to do right in live action, but my god, I still think they knocked it out of the park with Mark Strong as Sinestro. He looks exactly like how I would imagine he would look in real life. Everything from the shade of pink to his chopped fucking haircut is just perfect. I love this Sinestro. Mark Strong also had a really good performance as him, honestly one of the few actually good performances in that film, so I wanted to shout that out as well. At 5th worst, we have this movie's version of Kilowog, and my god, I hate it so much. The big problem is the small, tiny, little baby head he has. Why does he have that? Kilowog is supposed to have this big hippo head, like he's pretty much an alien pig-hippo hybrid. This one is just a thing. I can't even describe how gross he looks to me. His hunched back and shoulders are so weird. I really dislike him. His shape language is just all wrong. I really just don't like this Kilowog at all. And he's just too skinny. He's too skinny. His head is too small. He looks like if Comic Kilowog and this guy went to school together. Comic Kilowog would bully this guy, okay? That's how I describe movie Kilowog, alright? He's gross. I hate him. We're moving on. At 4th best, we have Rame Hall, and I really like this design. It's a lot more alien than the comic design, and I just fuck with that so heavy. I always dislike when alien women in media are just regular human women, but like they have like different colored skin and then like 1 or 2 alien features. The Rame Hall in the movie looks like an alien and she's still humanoid. Like they managed to make her humanoid without making her look like just a human woman. I love her long tendril fingers. I love her weird fucking bug eyes. I just really fuck with it a lot. In my eyes, it's a genuine improvement on the comic design in every way. At 4th worst, on the other hand, we have Not Kaloi, and he goes from this athletic fish man with this cool water helmet on him to help him breathe to just a fish. That's it. He has a fish head with his dead fish eyes and these really skinny limbs, and he's so emaciated looking. I hate looking at this. It's really gross to me. If I saw this thing in real life, I'd kill myself. I don't want to look at it anymore. And I understand not giving him the helmet, because technically, if you think about it, a Green Lantern ring should allow him to breathe without needing a helmet, but like, still, like, just gross. I hate him. Moving on, Jesus! At 3rd best, we have Isamot Cole, and wow, this is such a glow-up. Now, I like Isamot Cole as a character. He was introduced in Green Lantern Corps Recharge, and he has a pretty cool relationship with this other Green Lantern. They're partners, not romantically, they're like core partners, and I really like how they interact with each other. But I do think that his design is a little basic, you know, he's just a lizard man. But the movie design, oh my god, they made him a full-on dinosaur. I love his color scheme, the move to purple. I love how he's hunched over, walks on all fours. I love his spine. I love his teeth. Everything about him is so cool. Like, genuinely, this thing, I'd own like a figure of this thing if I could. It's so cool. Genuinely one of the best designs in this movie. You know what isn't one of the best designs in this movie? Our 3rd worst, Green Man. What am I looking at here? why am I looking at it? I understand that they wanted to make him more frog-like, but just like not Kaloi, they just removed everything that made him worth looking at. Just it's gross. I hate how he doesn't like his head is coming out of his chest. He doesn't have a neck. His big frog fingers. He looks so slimy and gross, and I don't like him. And the the original Green Man design isn't perfect. He is just like a green guy, even though that's just his name. His name is Green Man, so obviously he's a green guy. So I understand them wanting to, make him a bit more alien, move into that, more amphibian nature of his. But they went too far. They went too far, and they need to go back immediately. I'm gonna file a restraining order against this thing when this video comes out. Bye bye. At second best, we have Norchavius, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I actually didn't know about Norchavius until doing this video. I had no idea this Green Lantern existed, but my god, to think that I didn't know who this guy was, and I look at his comic design, and then I look at his vastly superior movie design, I'm like, wow, they took this nobody from zero to hero, alright? He went from this dumb purple bird guy to genuinely the coolest motherfucker I've ever seen. I love his black and orange design. It reminds me of a Gila monster almost. I love how his tail, comes out of his, the back of his head. I always like when things do that. I always like characters who have tails coming out of their heads. I just think it's fun. Like Feedback, for example, from Ben 10. I love his, his tentacle, the tentacle things come out of his head. This guy reminds me a lot of Feedback. I like his little back tail as well, and I like his claws, his sharp claws. They really just work well. Overall, this is just the coolest guy I've ever seen in my entire life. Genuinely, you versus the guy she tells you not to worry about. That type of shit. At second worst, and this one really pisses me off, we have Medfill. Medfill is one of those classic background lanterns, alright? He's never really the focus of anything, but he's always there. Like, you see a Green Lantern group shot, Medfill is gonna be there, alright? And he's gonna be there, and that's it. That's what he does. He stands around. But I like him. And I like how simple he is. He's a fucking minion with grass hair. He's a plant guy. They made him disgusting to look at. I genuinely hate this motherfucker. He looks like he's covered in bark, but he also looks like he's covered in a weird type of flesh. I hate how the bush, the tree growing out of his head is so it looks weird. It looks kind of like pigtails. I don't like it. I don't like how hunched over he is. I don't like his fingers. I don't like anything about him. And his skinny legs. Jesus Christ, his skinny legs. Oh my god, how does he stand? How does he walk on those things? I hate him, and I want to kill him with fire. This thing would make me cause a forest fire. I hate him so much. Annihilate it out of this realm of existence. Now, when it comes to the best, the number one design in this movie, I have to say it's my boy Stell, alright? He's great. He's so great. And I think he works even though he's doing a completely different type of thing than the original Stell. The original Stell is doing this more 60s sci-fi type of robot, more simple, made of more simple parts that you can see. He has a very simple face, but I think that works really well. But I also think that the Stell in the 2011 movie works really well. It's a more modernized, robot of the era. I think it would be really cool if Stell in each adaptation looked different to suit how robot designs in that era are looking as, because I just really like it. He looks like a mix between a Bionicle and a Transformer, and it's so cool. And I love the green and steel. It just works really well. Genuinely one of the coolest dudes I've ever seen. Alright, and I'm saying that right after I said that about Norchavius. Alright, genuinely peak. What more do I have to say? Let's go on to our final Green Lantern, and probably the worst design in the movie, probably one of the worst character designs I've ever seen, Gallius Zed. He looks so disgusting. The original Gallius Zed isn't that great, he's a head with limbs, but compared to the movie one, the comic version of Gallius Zed is fucking Timothy Chalamet in terms of looks. The movie Gallius Zed is a wrinkly ape head with shoulders on his head, with arms that are like coming out like from the side of those shoulders with these long ass fingers, and he's these tiny little legs coming out of his body. It looks like a really old baby that was stretched using Photoshop. I genuinely cannot stand looking at this thing. It makes me want to vomit, and I honestly made this video just to talk about this guy, alright? He is the worst. He is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Nightmare inducing. Must kill it. Please kill it. I would do anything to erase this thing from reality.
He was whipping up shit in a kettle, boiling shit.
Actual shit, like
boiling poo in a kettle, bro. The smell, Mike's the
he was
smell
boiling shit
in a kettle, bro.
Now let's do some quick honorable mentions. These are the ones that I think could have made the list, but were eked out just a bit by significantly better or worse ones. So for the best list, Chasalon almost made it in. I really like Chasalon. He is another one of those awesome background lanterns that just shows up all the time that I really like, and I think his movie design is actually really well done. Obviously, he's a lot less cartoony. He's a realistic, like, gemstone with tentacles, and he doesn't even have eyes, but I think it genuinely works. Like, I really like movie Chasalon for some reason. On the other hand, one of the worst designs in the movie was Tomar Ray. Tomar Ray was, like, he's just not good, alright? Like, I understand what they were trying to do. Like, they were trying to make him more fish than bird. Like, he could really be interpreted as either a fish guy or a bird guy, but they went with fish, and it just doesn't work for me. And he has this, like, giant chest but, like, snatched waist. He looks like he went through the bimbofication ray, and I don't like it at all. Yeah, it's terrible. But yeah, that's been it for me, Z. Just a quick video of me just talking on and on about my favorite and least favorite designs from this otherwise pretty forgettable movie. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you're excited for Lanterns, as excited for it as I am. And yeah, I'll see you on OA. Bye bye.